What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a pretty unique, or I guess a very celebratory episode of the Blueprints of Call of Duty Mobile. So today we are going to be talking about the new Battle Pass skin for the OTS. So why is this a special type of video? So as you guys know, when the OTS first got released for this game, it did not actually receive any sort of Battle Pass skin, not even in Tier 50. That weapon, of course, went to the DRH with the Harrowing Knight. So of course, a lot of players were kind of surprised that they wouldn't add a tier 50 skin for it. I don't know, maybe the OTS was kind of like a last second decision or something, but yes. The DRH right now is really the only weapon that has two tier 50 skins in this game. But the OTS, before this season, never actually had any sort of Battle Pass skin. I'm not sure if it's had a ranked skin. Maybe they usually have that for, you know, older guns that came out like a few seasons back. So maybe they do have an OTS skin for that. But the only one that I had, other than this one, was, of course, the Malabranch Legendary skin. That one was, I think, discounted. I think it was like 15% off at the time, or maybe 20% off. But I ended up getting it within like maybe the 4th or 5th spin. So I got pretty lucky that time around. But yeah, it actually kind of surprised me that they released an OTS Battle Pass skin. And, you know, I kind of forgot that they were supposed to do that. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably forgot about that. But yeah, it finally came to be. And I will say I'm pretty satisfied with what we got. This does kind of look like some sort of tier 50 skin. And I mean, tier 50 skins aren't really much. They're not really well decorated. Maybe there are some rare occasions where they're like out of this world. But for the most part, some of the tier 50 skins are pretty mid. I mean, generally they usually are mid. It's not the worst skin in the world, and I wasn't really expecting them to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry that we didn't have the OTS skin, so let me give you this out of the world or out of this world type of skin for it, you know, in the future. No, I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting just a basic type of epic skin. But I mean, I do have to say this. I mean, I do kind of feel bad for the OTS. Other than the legendary, it's kind of been mistreated for the most part when it comes to its own type of skin collection. I mean, most weapons, even now, usually have like maybe a few epics here and there. But I mean, the OTS, man, it doesn't receive anything at all. I'm not going to say that it's one of the least used guns in this game, because obviously it's not. We do have a leaderboard that shows us how many people are on that said leaderboard. But at the same time, I can't help but think that this weapon is extremely neglected, even though it probably shouldn't be given its potential. But I can say that I rarely ever go against anyone with the OTS. I can't really remember a time where it was actually used against me. If anything, like, I think the only time I've ever seen it be used was maybe when it came out, but other than that, this weapon is not seen that often. But every now and then, of course, I do give it a spin, and every single time I use it, I am pretty satisfied with it. It doesn't perform really badly at all. I mean, I know a lot of people probably criticize it because of its bullet speed, but its 4-shot potential is pretty good. It does go at pretty long ranges as well. I would say it matches, I guess it has like a pretty above average 4-shot range, or even 5-shot range. It's not really that bad of a weapon. I guess maybe because of, like, you know, most of the gameplay comes from ranked. Well, not my gameplay, but of course, like, you know, the general like player base would want to go to ranked. I see why it's not really used that often. But having a Battle Pass skin is kind of refreshing. Of course, I'm not really sure how many people are going to use it. In fact, again, like I said, don't see a lot of people using it. And even with this skin out, I still don't really see an increase of players actually using this skin. But as for its features, as you can see on the side of the gun, if you guys have been paying attention, it does say Kurohana. So we kind of do know, I guess, the manufacturer of the skin, at least story-wise. I thought the Kurohana stuff was done after, you know, last season, but no, I guess it's something that's going to continue to be ongoing. If anything, I probably have to pay a little bit more attention to, like, the branding of some of these skins, because, you know, we have this new one, this, I guess, the French one that, you know, people are getting for reaching legendary like 6 times this year or something like that. You know, it's nice to see like certain brands like Mavoid or, you know, Kurohana. I would like to see if there's like any other brands out there that are in this game that I haven't really noticed too much. So I didn't really bother discussing the iron sights for the gun. Obviously, like the gun does have geometry changing like features to it, so It's not one of those things where it's only like certain attachments have like the skins on it. It's not like that. Of course, the iron sight is, I would say, more or less the same as, you know, just the normal original gun. But I will say, with this, I guess, new geometry look on it, it does have better camo coverage. I mean, kind of like all across the board. If you want to use pixelated aggression or ether crystal, which is probably the one I would recommend the most, they're all pretty good. But with that, there's nothing else much to say. I hope this actually does entice players to use this weapon a little bit more. It's very underrated. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And finally, we can now rest knowing that there is now an OTS Battle Pass skin. So have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.